Yung aaralin natin in our today's session is all about Chapter 3, Circles. Yan yung ating mga tatalakayin ngayon. Ngayon, kapag pinag-uusapan ng circle, actually mga anak, may iba't ibang formula tayong dapat munang matandaan. Una sa lahat ay yung tinatawag nating standard form of a circle when center are both zeros. I'll go straight to the point by this time. Direct to the point. Ayoko na ng maraming palabok. Sayang yung oras. Ang dami ko pa namang topic na ituturo sa inyo. So standard form of a circle, center both zeros. This is the standard form that we use when the circle center are both zeros, yung abscissa and the ordinate. So ito yung equation natin na lagi ninyong tatandaan dapat. We have x square plus y square is equal to r square. So this is the formula that we will have. Ginagamit yan kapag ang sentro ng ating bilog sa ating graph parehong zero. Ibig sabihin nasa origin yung center ng ating circle. Okay? That was the right time that we use this formula. Now, what if when the center of the circle is having its coordinates as h and k, h as the abscissa and k as the ordinate? So, ito yung formula nating gagamitin. So, mas masarap kasi magturo ng ganito, yung hindi scripted talaga. Okay, on the spot. Kung ano yung maisipan ko sabihin, yun ang i-deliver ko sa inyo. So, x minus h square. Okay, isin ko lang pagkakatype. Square plus y minus k then square. Is equal to r square. So, formula yan na kailangan nating tandaan, no? And not only these two formulas that we have. Okay, I repeat, no? Yung una, ito yung formula natin sa circle. Kapag ang sentro ng bilog natin, ang kanyang mga coordinates, ang abscissa is 0 at ang ordinate 0. Ito yung abscissa, yung naka-highlight, at ito naman yung ordinate. Abscissa and ordinate are both zeros. Now for the second one, the second formula that we have, standard form of a circle, center h and k. Na kung saan, isa o dalawa sa mga yan, parehong non-zero. Maaring 0 ang h, ang k ay hindi. Okay, maaring 0 ang h, pero ang k hindi naman. Maaring negative or positive ang value nito. Maaari din namang parehong hindi 0. Maaari din namang ang h mo is a negative or positive, then k is 0. Then we have to use this formula. Okay, sa paghahanap ng equation of the circle. Now, maliban sa dalawang formula na yan, always remember that if we have a standard form, we also have the general form of a circle. Just like sa straight line, kung may iba-iba tayong format, may general form tayo. So, general form of a circle. And we have its formula as like this. So, yung unang formula ng general form of a circle na aking i-deliver is this one. We have x square plus y square plus dx plus ey.
Sir, excuse,
Yes, anak.
di po ata kayo naririnig ni Neri.
Hindi ako nadidinig. Kayo, nadidinig niyo ako?
Yes po.
Baka nasa
Yes,
connection niya
po.
yan. Yan. Baka nasa connection niya. dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0. So, we use this formula, no? Also, into some situations or conditions that we can or possibly encounter when dealing with some problem solving about circles. And then another formula similar to general form of a circle. From here, yan, copy paste ko lang yan. From this formula, may idadagdag lang akong dalawang variable. Pero pareho lang ang gamit ng dalawang yan, Similar lang yung dalawa. Copy paste ko lang. Yung x square, lalagyan ko lang ng a sa unaan. And then yung y, lalagyan ko lang ng c. So both of them are general form of a circle formula that we have. So tandaan ninyo lagi, when dealing with a circle, always remember that diameter is always equal to 1/2. Diameter is always equals to 2 times the radius of a circle. Laging twice. At kapag radius naman ang inaanap, is always equal to half of diameter. So tandaan nyo lang yung mga yan. Okay. Now let us talk about the concept of the analytic circle. Kapag analytic circle, 2D lang tayo. We have the x and the y axis. Okay? Pero kapag naging 3D yan, ang circle is magiging sphere na siya. Nahati kasi sa dalawa ang analytic geometry. Analytic plane geometry and analytic solid geometry. Sa analytic plane geometry, may dalawang axis tayo. Sa analytic solid geometry, may tatlo tayong axis kasi mga solid na yon. The x, the y, and the z axis. Now, ang concentration natin is all about analytic plane geometry muna tayo. So, we'll talk about the circle now. Now, ganito sa circle. Meron kayong mga dapat natandaan na mga napag-aralan nyo before sa inyong algebra. Hindi magiging successful ang dealt mo with the circle analytic geometry kung di mo pa naintindihan ng lubusan ng mga to. The following will serve as a tool: completing the square, and of course, the perfect square trinomial is always involved here. Involved yan. And of course, tandaan nyo rin, kailangan din natin ng tulong ng square root binomial. Okay. And even factoring method kung kinakailangan. Yung factoring method, yan lang yung square root binomial, alos paras lang yan. Classified lang yung perfect square trinomial ng factoring. Isang type lang ang perfect square trinomial ng factoring method. Okay, so kailangan ninyong ma-recall ang mga yan. Okay, so let's proceed. Since pinag-uusapan ni circle, allow me to give you now an illustration or example of a circle. Sa unang halimbawa ng circle na aking ipapaliwanag sa inyo, magbibigay ako ng given. Kunwari, ito yung given natin. Okay, sample number 1. Find the equation of the circle if its center is equal to center, then I'll write 2 and 3, and having a radius of 5 units. So that's it. So ang equation daw ng circle ay hinahanap natin. At kung hanapin natin ito, kailangan may mga given tayo. Ito ay ang center at ang radius ng bilog na meron tayo. So given natin, ang unang given natin is the center, we have 2 and 3. But just like what I've told you kanina, center, H, and K. Kasi parehong hindi zero yung mga nakasulat sa coordinate natin na 2 and 3. So, by comparison with the C, then H and K. Okay? So, hindi ba ang center ng bilog natin yan? And then, ang R natin, R is equal to 5 units. So, we already have our given the center and the radius. Now, what do we do? By comparison, or by using the formula, kung papipiliin ko kayo, Alin sa dalawang yan ang inyong pipiliin? Taas ba o yung center H and K?
Center H and K po.
Okay, definitely I will adopt this. So using that formula above, so isang problem lang yan, no? Paiikutin ko lang siya sa inyo. Okay, yan. And that's it. So enter ko siya para next page na siya. Now, using, ganyan ang flow ng calculation ko, standard form of a circle, center H and K. Now, for our solution, i-compare ko muna ito, this one, to this one. Okay, so let me type it. So, i-compare ko yung dalawa. So, I'll have C, then H and K equal center 2 and 3. By comparison, meaning, ang H natin is equal to 2. H, okay, paano ba? Yan. Ito. So, I'll type H is equal to 2 and K is equal to 3. Then take note, R is equal to 5 units. Can you follow? Can you follow, class? Now,
Yes po.
in order for us to calculate for the equation, copy-paste ko yung formula and then direct substitution. Ano ba ang value ng age? 2. So let me change age as 2. Ano ba ang value ng K? 3. So let me change K as 3. Ano ba ang value ng R? Di ba 5? So let me change R to 5. Then afterward, simplify natin ang ating equation. Now, this is already an answer, no? Now, if I will do it this way, tsaka lang, pasok ako sa loob na kumulan. Pasok ako sa loob. Ilang ng konti. Umulan lang kasi. Dinig ba yung boss ko, anak? Okay lang ba? Dinig ba yung boses si sir?
Yes.
Okay, so proceed tayo. Okay. So, simplify ko yan. Copy-paste ko ulit, no? So, let me simplify it. Five square is also 25. Now, this is actually already an answer in our given problem. This is already the equation of the circle. Okay? But the problem is, kahit tama na yung sagot mo, yan ang nahanap mong equation ng circle. If you are having an exam, multiple choice type, ang problema, kahit yan ang sagot mo, kahit tama ang sagot mo, wala yan sa choice. Hindi yan ang makikita mo sa pinagpipilian sa exam. Probably, nakaibang format ang ating circle, ang ating equation. This equation of the circle is actually in its standard form. Nakasulat siya sa kanyang standard form. Okay, tama na yan. Kaso, ang sagot sa pinagpipilian naka-convert into its general form. So we have to convert it now to general form. Okay? So example number 2 natin, gagawa ko ng instruction ulit, no? Example number 2 is that we need to convert. Convert what? Convert natin yung ating given na to ngayon. Copy. Okay, convert to its general form. Yan. Now, when converting to general form, may tinatandaan tayo palagi, may kailangan tayong i-recall and i-reset. So we have to recall this concept from spatial products, square of binomial. Okay? Yung square of binomial, anak lamang yan ng binomial expansion. Okay. And if you want me to teach you more about square of binomial, pwede naman eh. Anak lang yan ng binomial expansion, pwede po kayong bigyan ng extra learning about binomial expansion. Yung mabilisan, ano? Okay, sa square of binomial, natatandaan ko, mayroong principle na itinuro sa inyo dati. Ito yung mga principle. So, sinagre-recall tayo, lubos-lubusin na natin, score the first term. Second step is twice the product of the first and last term. Okay, last term. Yan. And finally, for the third step, square the last term. So these are the three concepts that we have to remember. Yan, tandaan yan, ha? O, talo yan. Now, copy-paste ko uli yung given natin. Apply natin ngayon yung square of binomial. Okay. So, ito yung square of binomial. Application. So, alisin ko muna ang pagkaka-highlight ng ibang naka-yellow. Yan. Clear ko muna yung kulay. By this time, ang concentration natin, tayo umalis ang color. Yan. So, ang concentration muna natin dito. Nakukulay lahat. Ito muna. Yan. Solo daw ang square ng x minus 2. O, yun muna, no? So, if we're going to apply this concept, score the first term, square ko ang first term na x. If I will square x, we have x squared. Tama ba ako? X squared. And then, twice the product of the first and last term. X times negative 2. The first term is x. The second term is negative 2. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. Double, negative 4x. For the last term, if I will square negative 2, we have positive 4. Therefore, kung sasagutin ko yung square of binomial natin x minus 2, magiging ganito ang arrival ng ating equation ngayon. Oh, this is the first step. First, x squared minus 4x plus 4. So, wala nang problem dito sa naka-highlight na yan. Next pa na natin. Then plus, because of this. And then, yung y minus 3 naman na nakasquare ang ating expand. If I will do that, ang square ng y is y square. And then, twice the product of negative 3 and y. I think that is negative 6y or minus 6y. Kasi y times negative 3 is negative 3y. Make it double, we have negative 6y. And then, if we're going to score the last term, yung negative 3, we have positive 9. So, plus 9 equals 25. Yan. Nakuha ba natin? Are we seeing it right? Clear pa ba ang lesson natin? Nakakapalo pa naman? Okay. So, ganito ang susunod na eksena ng ating gagawin. Ano man yung number na nasa right side, ililipat ko yan sa left. And when we transpose a term, we always change sign. That is why copy-paste ko lang hanggang dito. Now, if I will transpose 25 to the left, it will become minus 25. Then, naka-equate pa rin niya sa 0. And then afterward, i-arrange ko yung mga term. Mauna yung mga may mataas na exponent, gitna naman yung mabababa lang exponent ng x and y, and then mauuli yung mga numbers. So that's the way we arrange. But definitely, magsisimula ako sa x square. So, delete ko muna to. Okay. Cut ko yan. Lagay ko siya dito. Cut ko rin yung 4. Lagay ko naman sa dulo. In-arrange ko lang sila. Okay, cut ko rin yung... Ito, dapat pala, nabura ko to, no? Yan. And that's the way how we arrange them. X squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 6y plus 4 minus 9, then minus 25 equals 0. And then finally, i-arrange natin yan. I-simplify natin. Yung 9 plus 4 and negative 25, I think that is equal to what? Is that negative 12? Tama ba yung negative 12 na sagot ko? So copy, then paste. 9 plus 4 minus 25, I think that is negative 12. Then equals 0. So ito na ngayon yung ating sagot. So this is now the equation of the line. In general form. Can you follow, class?
Yes po.
Okay, isang problem lang yan, no?
Yes po.
Okay, ganito naman ngayon ang gawin natin. So alam nyo na kung paano ko na-convert ang standard form to its general form. Alam nyo na rin kung paano ko nakuha yung equation ng standard form natin given yung center at saka radius. Ngayon naman, gagawin natin, same problem, paiikutin ko lang. Example number 3 tayo. So let's do it this way. Okay, convert this one. Ito pa rin, no? Yan. Convert this equation to its standard form. So, paano ba ang pag-convert into standard form? Again, we have to recall this. Completing the squares from your algebra. Kailangan makarecall niyo yung mga yan, ano? So, eto ngayon yung solution natin. Now, let me have it this one again. First, copy-paste ko siya. The first step, ano man yung whole number na nakasulat from its general form, yung whole number na walang variable na x or y, this one, transpose natin sa right. Okay? In doing that, if I will transpose it to the right, let's make it this way. So, ito gagawin ko ngayon, no? Yan. Buburahin ko yung negative 12 sa left, and then sa right, magiging 0 plus 12 or equal to 12. Now, negative 12 was already transposed to the right-hand side of the equation. Can you follow?
Yes po.
Okay. Now, yung formula natin, hindi ba ito siya? X minus a squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So that's our formula. Now, adapt ko lang yan, anak. Adapt ko lang siya dito. So para nakikita lang natin. Recall, computing the squares. And also this, kailangan din natin ma-recall. Yung formula sa standard form. Because yan ang goal natin is yung ma-convert natin yung ating equation to its standard form. Now, the next thing to do, ang parehong may x at ang parehong may y dapat magkasunod. Okay? So kung i-copy paste ko yan, pagsusunurin ko yung parehong may x at pagsusunurin ko naman yung parehong may y. Ibig sabihin, kung pagsusunurin ko yung parehong may x, alisin ko muna yung positive y square dito. Okay. Cut ko siya, no? Yan. Saan ko isusulat yan? Dito. After ng 4x. Yan. That's it. So, naka-arrange na sila. After arranging them na makasunod ang parehong may x, parehong may y, mag-grouping tayo ngayon. Gagawin natin isang buong grupo ang parehong may x at ang parehong may y. Magkaiwalay na grupo by using parentheses. So, copy-paste ko uli yung dalawa. Yung buong yan. So, ang lalagyan ko ngayon dito, yung x squared minus 4x ng group. Ipaparenthesis natin sila. And here's it. So, lalagyan ko ng parenthesis. And same thing with the y squared minus 6y. Take note, dapat kapag naglagay ka ng parenthesis, see to it, babalik ka pa rin originally dito. Maging maingat lang sa mga signs. Take note, no? Positive ito, yung nasa labas. Times positive, positive pa rin. Positive times negative, negative pa rin yung 4x. Positive times positive, positive pa rin yung y square. Positive times negative, negative pa rin ang 6y. So, ibig sabihin, tama yung ginawa natin. Now, paano ba yung application ng completing the squares? Sa completing the square, ganito laging gawin ninyo. Sa unang binomial natin, lagi tayong tumitingin sa numerical coefficient ng pangalawang term. Ano ba ang pangalawang term dito sa x squared minus 4x? Ano ba yung second term sa x squared minus 4x?
Negative
Negative 4x. So,
4x.
okay. So, dito tayo mag-concentrate kay 4. And then dito, mag-concentrate naman tayo kay 2. Yan. So, anong gagawin ko ngayon sa 4 and 6? Unang step sa 4, always, kahit anong number yan, divide by 2, anong sagot? Ang 4 kapag ginati ko, 2. Kapag in-square ko, ilan?
Ano po, sir? Paulit po.
O, i-divide nyo muna yung 4 sa 2. Anong sagot?
Negative.
Alisin nyo muna yung negative. I-divide nyo muna yung 4 sa 2. Anong sagot?
2.
And then after mong nakakuha ng 2, sa sagot na nakuha mo, yung quotient na nakuha mo, square pa uli. Anong sagot?
4.
4. So una, 4 divided by 2 equals 2. And then follow up, 2 square is equal to 4. Ang ibig sabihin, 4 is the right number na i-add ko sa binomial na yan. At kung mag-a-add ako dito,